Hello, my name is Darren Edwards. I am a keynote speaker and adaptive adventurer and expedition leader. And in my keynotes, I often talk about the power of belonging. How when we feel part of a mission or a vision or a community, we can overcome the hurdles and the stumbling blocks in our way to what we want to achieve. Growing up and as a young adult and starting my career as a teacher, I was also part of the mountaineering community. So I had a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, and a sense of together I could overcome those limits and reach the summits of the world that I wanted to reach. And then 9 years ago, my life changed. I headed to a rock face close to where I live inside the Sidonia National Park with my best friend. And it was on that day that I fell 50 foot from the top of World's End Cliff, only to be saved by my best friend who put his body and his life on the line to get to me. And all of a sudden that sense of uncertainty and unknown, that's exactly what we're facing at the moment. For you as BCHG and for everybody in the world, there's lots of change and that will only accelerate. And for me, my accident represented a major shift, a major change in my life. And although I was incredibly lucky to survive, I knew pretty quickly that I was facing a life-changing injury, and the next day I was told that I'd severed my spinal cord at T6 and would be permanently paralysed from the chest down. But as hard as that was, and as hard as those next 5 months were going through rehab, I was determined to find a new sense of belonging. If I was no longer part of one community, I wanted to create or be part of another community. And for me, that was the kind of adaptive adventure scene where everybody comes together to support the individual to achieve incredible things. And because of that teamwork and that success is never solo, that has enabled me to lead expeditions across the world. Kayaking from Land's End to John O'Groats, running 7 marathons in 7 days over 7 continents, and 6 months ago skiing towards the South Pole in Antarctica. All possible because of the people around me, that sense of belonging to a mission and a vision bigger than myself. And I often talk about how purpose is our driving force, and it's the people around us that make it possible. So I'd love to present a keynote for you at BCHG to share my story of not just overcoming a life-changing injury, but finding out that when we belong to part of something, a mission, a community, an organisation like BCHG, when we work together and come together, we can achieve incredible things and we can redefine the impossibles that we sometimes face. So thank you very much.